Dana Potter, a UT Grad art student, talks about her art and why she decided to come to UT.
I decided to come to UT because it's a really great printmaking program. They're currently ranked number 2 in the country, and the quality and the community of the program are both really great. Not just because they're number 2, but because their facilities are top notch. They have a lot of different presses and different materials for me to work with, and they have a dedicated graduate studio that's just for the print grads to use, which is pretty unique. The other reason I chose UT was because of the community. The community here is something that I could tell not just from visiting, but through their professional development across the country. There's a conference that happens each year called the Southern Graphics Council International that UT goes to every year. And so I've met a lot of alumni from there and was familiar with the work from their graduates, their faculty, and their alumni. And they all put out just really quality work. So my work comes at the intersection of digital media and digital culture and with printmaking and analog technologies. I was initially inspired when I was studying during my undergraduate degree. I got a minor in interactive digital studies where I learned about digital communication and how social media affects our everyday lives. I became really interested in the quantified self movement and data visualizations, and I was interested also in how technology affected me personally. So I started to become acutely aware of how my cell phone and my computer were setting a daily rhythm for me rather than me being able to set my own rhythm while I was at work or while I was doing schoolwork. I would be constantly on the computer or on my phone simultaneously, being interrupted by email or by social media. And I wanted a way to reflect and be away from that and also have something that was regular, and that's something that I can really get out of printmaking. So the Southern Graphics Council International is the top printmaking conference in the United States. And they give out an undergraduate and a graduate award each year. And in 2016, I was given a fellowship through their undergraduate award program in which I created work specifically for the conference that was then displayed in 2017 in Atlanta, Georgia. And this was a very important moment for me. It's a huge honor to be the undergraduate to be chosen from across the country for the largest printmaking conference. It's something that I hope can further my career and also further UTK's program. This was a work I created for the Southern Graphics Council International Fellowship I received. It was displayed in Atlanta in March earlier this year. And there's about 40 of these screen prints in which I traced advertisements from Facebook and the interface of Facebook and other social media platforms such as Pinterest and Instagram. And what I was looking to explore was how advertisers who are targeting certain types of advertisements and very particular advertisements at me specifically, how that informs my identity and how my identity then becomes a conversation with the advertisers who are targeting information at me. So this would be an example of a shaving cream ad or a clothing ad or a cosmetics ad that were all targeted towards me. And instead of laying them out in the way they appeared to me originally online, I repositioned everything in a manner that was pleasing to me as a way of reclaiming this conversation and creating something that was unique to me.